Hello, my friend. I am glad you are here again, taking a quiet moment to sit with me, to slow down, and to reflect. How are you feeling today? Take a breath. Let the noise of the outside world rest for a little while. This is your time. Today, I want to share with you a question that many of us do not ask often enough. A question that reminds us that life is not fixed and that our values and our understanding change as we grow. The question is this: what is something you once thought was very important, but now you see it differently? When we are young, we often believe that certain things matter more than anything else. It might be about possessions, about appearances, about what others think of us. As time passes, however, life teaches us that not everything we chase is worth the energy. What once felt so heavy, so urgent, often becomes light when we see it through the eyes of experience. Think about it. Maybe when you were younger, you thought being popular was the most important thing in the world. You wanted to be noticed, to be admired, to be accepted by everyone around you. But as you grew older, you realized that true friendship, built on honesty and trust, is worth far more than popularity. You began to see that the number of people who notice you is less important than the few people who truly know and love you. Or perhaps you once believed that money or material things were the key to happiness. You wanted the newest clothes, the nicest gadgets, the biggest house. But now, when you look back, you may realize that these things never brought lasting peace. Instead, it is health, love, and meaningful experiences that bring true joy. Maybe you thought being perfect was important. You pushed yourself to get everything right, to make no mistakes, to always succeed. But now you see that mistakes are teachers, that failure is part of growth, that being human is far more beautiful than being perfect. Let me share a story. There was once a young man who believed that success was measured only by titles and achievements. He worked tirelessly, chasing promotions, awards, and recognition. For years, he thought this was the path to happiness. But when he grew older, he remembered a different time. Evenings with his family, sitting at the dinner table, laughing together. He realized that those simple moments gave him more peace than any award ever did. The importance he once placed on success had shifted. Now he saw that relationships, kindness, and health were far more valuable. Think of your own life. What did you once believe mattered most? Was it looking a certain way? Was it impressing others? Was it always being right? And how do you see it now? This question is not meant to make you regret the past. It is meant to show you how much you have grown. The things we once thought were vital often fall away, leaving behind what truly matters. And when we notice this, we can live more freely, more gently, more honestly. Perhaps you once thought it was important to hold on to anger when someone hurt you, to never forgive, to carry the weight of resentment. But now, maybe you see it differently. You realize forgiveness is not weakness. It is freedom. Forgiveness does not erase the past, but it gives peace to the present. Or maybe you once thought it was important to always be busy, to fill every hour with tasks and responsibilities, to prove your worth through constant activity. But now you see that rest is important too, that stillness can heal, that sometimes doing nothing is the most valuable choice you can make. Pause here with me. Think of one thing you once thought was very important, but now you see it differently. What changed? Why did your perspective shift? What did you learn about yourself in the process? This is the beauty of growth, my friend. Life is not about staying the same. It is about learning, about seeing with new eyes, about letting go of what no longer serves you. When you look back at what you once believed, you begin to understand the wisdom you carry now. Let us continue walking with this question together. What is something you once thought was very important, but now you see it differently? Life has a way of teaching us gently, and sometimes not so gently, that our priorities change. What mattered to us yesterday may not matter today, and what feels heavy in this moment may become light in the future. These shifts are not signs of weakness, they are signs of growth. They are the proof that we are alive, learning, and becoming wiser with each passing season. Think about the things you once chased with all your energy. Perhaps it was recognition, being praised, being noticed, being admired. Maybe you stayed awake at night worrying about what others thought of you. But now you see that peace does not come from the outside. Peace comes from within. And the approval of a few who truly love you is more valuable than the applause of many who barely know you. Or maybe you once thought control was important. You wanted everything to go exactly as you planned. You wanted to hold every piece of life tightly in your hands. But now you have seen that life is unpredictable, that trying to control everything only brings frustration, and slowly you learn to release, to trust, to let life unfold. In that surrender you find freedom. For some, the shift comes with time. Perhaps you once believed that being young, looking young, was the most important thing. You chased appearances, trying to preserve an image. But as years passed, you discovered that beauty is not only in youth. Beauty is in kindness, in wisdom, in the way someone carries themselves with grace. What you once thought was vital now feels less important, replaced by something deeper. Let me share a story. There was once a woman who believed that winning arguments was essential. She thought being right was more important than being kind. For years, she fought, she debated, she pushed others away with her sharp words. But one day, her child said softly, "I don't need you to be right. I just need you to listen." From that moment, she saw things differently. Being right had once felt important, but now she knew that being present, being gentle, and being loving mattered far more. This is the way life shapes us. We begin with certain beliefs, and as we walk through joy, through loss, through love, through pain, those beliefs change. We learn to hold lightly what once felt heavy. We learn to treasure what once seemed small. So, pause with me here. Think of your own life. What lesson has shifted for you? What did you once guard as essential, only to realize later that it was not the key to happiness? And what replaced it? What new value now guides your steps? Perhaps you let go of perfection and embraced authenticity. Perhaps you let go of fear and embraced courage. Perhaps you let go of resentment and embraced forgiveness. Whatever it is, it tells the story of your growth. The beauty of this reflection is that it does not end with the past. It also speaks to your present and your future. If today there are things you hold too tightly, things you believe are the most important, Ask yourself honestly, will I see them the same way 10 years from now, or will life teach me to let them go? This question can free you. It can remind you not to waste your energy on what will fade, but to invest it in what will last. So, my friend, as we bring this reflection to a close, remember the simple truth. Importance shifts. What you thought mattered yesterday may no longer matter today, and what matters now may not be what defines your future. The wisdom lies in noticing these shifts, learning from them, and choosing carefully what to carry forward. Thank you for joining me in this journey. I am grateful for your presence, for your openness, and for your willingness to reflect. Stay positive, stay curious, and stay kind. And if today's question touched your heart, I invite you to continue with us on Yarven's Questions. More stories, more reflections, and more gentle guidance are waiting for you. Before you go, I would love to hear from you. Share in the comments what is something you once thought was very important, but now you see it differently. Your reflection may inspire someone else, and together we can build a space of gratitude and wisdom. Take your time, reflect, and I will see you soon.